What's up? I'm Troubleshoot. It's 2025. Let's speak about leveling up your Steam account really quickly. This video is part of a two-part series where I'll be covering both free methods to leveling up your Steam account and paid/really quick methods to doing so. Without further ado, you're currently watching part 1, which is the completely free methods video where I'll be showing you how to level up your Steam account relatively quickly with a lot of effort. That being said, it's not going to be that quick. If you're looking for much faster methods, you'll find part 2 linked down below. So, free methods. Where exactly does XP come from? Well, XP can be earned in a few different ways. Most of your XP will come from trading cards when you craft badges and badge levels. But before that, why exactly should we care about leveling up our Steam account? Well, beyond a certain point, it's obviously just bragging rights, but you do get some extra perks. Starting with a friends list limit of 250, each level that you get adds an extra 5 friend slots to your friend list, up to a maximum of 2,000. Then for every 10 levels you move up, you unlock a showcase slot for your profile where you can display achievements, screenshots, videos, items, and more up to a maximum of 20. Not only this, but it also affects booster packs. Booster packs are items that can get dropped randomly after you've completed a badge set for a game, giving you extra cards to level up your profile further completely for free. But the higher your Steam level is, the more chance you have of collecting these randomly. The most efficient way of leveling up your Steam profile is by using trading cards to craft badges. Each badge level up to a maximum of 5 for a game gives you 100 XP each, so a maximum of 500. Events like the summer or winter sales usually don't have a limit to their badges, so they can get you a ton of XP and go really high. When you craft a badge, you'll also get a random emoticon and profile background, which should be worth a few cents each, as well as a chance for a discount for a game and a bonus trading card if you craft this badge during a sale with its own badge, such as the winter or summer sale. Just keep in mind, in order to actually earn XP from badges, you'll need to make sure that your profile isn't limited, so you spent at least, I think it's $5 in the past year or so on Steam. Now that we know how to get XP, how exactly do levels work? Well, each level requires more and more XP to complete. The lower your level, the faster you can level up for cheaper. Where you may need 100 XP per level at first, it quickly reaches thousands at much higher levels. For each major level milestone that you pass, you'll also see a unique background appear for your Steam level icon. In the description below, you'll find this table here where it goes through the thousands of levels, different background combinations, and things like that. So let's talk about some free methods. How exactly do you level up your account for free? Well, there's a few different ways to do so, and even more in recent years. The first easiest way, which will be shown to you immediately after you sign up for Steam, are the Steam community tasks. The Community Leader badge can get you from level 0 to level 5 for free, as this has 3 levels, the first 100 XP, the second 200, and the final level 500 XP. All that you have to do is complete really simple tasks when you sign up to Steam, such as reviewing a game, enabling 2-factor, posting a video, screenshot, playing a game, etc. It's really easy. Then there's a few more methods which mainly revolve around badges, such as, for example, the Years of Service badge. While this is obviously the slowest way to earn XP for your account, it is completely free and passive. Your Years of Service badge will slowly level up as your Steam account ages. I think every year you'll earn probably an extra 50 XP, which isn't a huge amount, but it's also not nothing. That being said though, waiting years at a time to level up your Steam account obviously isn't realistic. So, the next most passive, most simple way of earning XP is the Game Collector badge. The more that you use Steam, the more games you purchase, the higher level this badge gets, and the more XP you earn, pretty much infinitely. Though it does seem like this is relatively slow, and unfortunately, it only focuses on paid games, so free games don't count toward this count. That being said, you're buying games on Steam anyway, so this just happens in the background, slowly giving you more and more XP. Something a bit more hands-on though, would be sale tasks or sale events that happen once in a while, every few years, where you can complete small minigames or simple tasks, looking for things and clicking on things to earn levels in a free badge. This isn't super common, and the last sale that really included this in recent memory was the Cloth Axe Paradox Party badge from the Steam Summer Sale 3000 in 2022. This, for example, gave you 250 XP completely for free, which was 2.5 levels at lower levels, but sadly these don't come around too often, not even yearly, so just keep this in mind. They do exist, but it's more rare. Something that does come around yearly, pretty reliably, is the Steam Awards nomination nomination. This comes around yearly, where you can vote for Steam games in the Steam Awards. Near the end of the year, you'll simply just vote on a couple of games in different categories and complete these 4 very simple tasks down here. Usually nominate one game, nominate a game in each category, play a game you've nominated, and finally review or update a review for a game you've nominated, and just by doing this, you'll earn yourself 100 free XP every year, pretty reliably. Then following this in December, you'll find that you get your Steam Replay. Just by opening the Steam Replay, you earn yourself 50 free XP every year. This was 2024, 23, etc. This has only been going for a few years, but it is a pretty good way to earn XP just for free just by using the platform. I'm pretty sure you'll get a Steam Replay if you've played at least for probably an hour throughout the year, so just be aware that this thing happens and open it when you see it. Then one of the lesser known but more important badges is the Gem Maker badge. This is really easy to get. All you need to do is turn a single item into gems. What does this mean? Well, Steam has a currency called gems. These were added in 2014 with one of the sales then. All you need to do is visit your inventory, find any item such as, say, a really cheap background. This one's worth just a few cents. All that you have to do is click turn into gems, and just like that, you're given gems, and of course, this badge as well. Gems don't really have too much of a purpose. You can collect them over time, and we'll run through them more specifically later on, but each item in your Steam inventory can be broken down into gems based on however much that item is worth. The more value an item has, the more gems you'll get by breaking it down. That's all you have to do. This is a really simple badge to get, and it's 100 XP. Then right after this, we've got the Community Contributor and the Community Patron. Both of these badges are earned and leveled up pretty regularly whenever you receive or give away rewards on Steam, be it for reviews, game guides, screenshots, etc. For each one given away or received, you'll earn a little bit of XP. Basically, Steam Awards can be sent around and you can collect them on your profile, like here. These awards are basically just a way of shuffling Steam points back and forth, which you earn by purchasing things on Steam. So these ones over here I received, and these ones are ones that I gave away. For each award that you receive, you'll get about 10 XP adding to your Community Contributor badge just passively over time, and your Community Patron badge levels up 10 XP at a time for each award that you give away to someone else. In the past, you could level up both of these just by gifting yourself a reward, but that has since been patched. You need to give it to someone else, sadly. Usually the cheapest rewards are around 300 Steam points when you give them away, and the receiver only gets about 100 of those, so you can't just send them back and forth infinitely. Steam points are independent from Steam level and are earned by spending money on Steam or receiving awards. Then jumping back into the world of rare and obscure, the Steam Next Fest badges unfortunately only came around twice in 2022 and never again. These were given away 100 XP each for simply just exploring your discovery queue during the Steam Next Fest. So sadly, if you weren't around in October and June 2022, you couldn't have earned these, but these may come back in the future. And diving way into obscurity again, rare team-themed badges are things that you can collect on Steam once every few years. Sometimes during sales, you'll have to pick a team and compete in some kind of minigame or complete quests on the Steam store page of some sort. These badges are usually one level only, giving a total of around 100 XP. We previously had the Forge Your Fate in 2021, the Steam Grand Prix in 2019, and the Steam Summer Adventure in 2014. The last of which, the Steam Summer Adventure badges, had no level cap and instead rather reflected the amount of points that you received during the event. These, however, still only earned you 100 XP. The quickest way, unfortunately, to level up your Steam account, besides these relatively rare badges, is to get and use trading cards to craft badges. These are a very lucrative profit mechanism for Steam as people buy and sell these cards, and Steam take a cut of every sale and transaction through the Steam community market. So while these usually require some sort of money, you'll just passively earn Steam trading cards in a couple of different ways without even needing to spend money. That's what we're here to speak about now. First of all, the easiest way and quickest way to get trading cards on Steam is, well, trading. It's in the name. Unfortunately though, badgering and pestering your friends for trading cards is super obnoxious, and obviously nobody wants to get begged, but it definitely is the easiest way to level up for free. If you want to get badges, you can sometimes get cards that other people don't want to use, especially if they're not interested in leveling up their Steam account. If you happen to get expensive trading cards, you can list them on the Steam Steam market and purchase many more cheaper cards to level up your Steam account a bit further. Instead of badgering and pestering your friends for free things, instead offer emoticons, wallpapers, other in-game items, and things like that, even freely earned ones, as it's infinitely less annoying. Then the easiest way to get trading cards is through idling games. If you buy a game, you're given the opportunity to earn a few trading cards for it, usually after about an hour or two of being in the game. You'll get a couple of card drops just passively over the next few hours after that little 1 to 2 hour grace period, and just by having the game open, they'll appear in your inventory. You can use something like Archie Steam Farm to idle many games at once without even needing to download any of them. You'll find a guide for that linked down below. But of course, this does require you to earn paid games on your account first. Sometimes though, you'll find that paid games are given away completely for free, such as 100% discounts, which doesn't happen super often, but if you happen to snag a paid game when that happens, you should be able to play it or idle it for Steam cards and earn them as usual. Speaking of free-to-play games, not all games are legible, but certain free-to-play games like CS2 or Dota 2 actually reward you for spending money in-game, such as microtransactions, things like that. Each dollar amount for whatever game sometimes gives you Steam cards in return as you spend more and more money on the free-to-play game. The list, of course, isn't infinite, it's just a handful of them. Then, going back to yearly sales, the Steam Sale Discovery Queue oftentimes gives away free cards every year. During big Steam sales like the Winter and Summer Sale, you can earn one free trading card a day for that sales badge simply by scrolling through your discovery queue. You'll usually find a massive banner on the Steam store page for this during the sale, so just remember to do it daily and you'll have a couple of Steam cards by the end of it. Usually the Winter and Summer Sale badges don't have any level limit and can be scaled infinitely, earning you a ton of XP. These card drops are sometimes worth a lot more money than just normal cards, so trading them or selling them on the Steam market to purchase even cheaper cards is oftentimes a great thing to do. You can get lucky enough to earn foil cards from this, which are worth way more than just normal cards. Remember to do this on all of your accounts, as you can earn way more cards that way. You'd be surprised just how many you can get. That being said, again, you can use programs like Archie Steam Farm to automate this during Steam sales, etc. Speaking of Steam sales, there's another thing that we can do for free to earn extra XP, and they also happen at the exact same time as the summer and winter sales. Usually there are actually two badges that appear, the sale badge and the collection badge. Unlike the sale badges, which have an infinite level cap, these ones usually max out at level 40. That being said, you can earn up to 4,000 XP from these. Assuming you have a lot of Steam points, check the Steam Point Shop linked down below during sales, where you can actually purchase the Steam Summer Collection or Winter Collection badges up to level 40. These give you just as much XP as normal badges at 100 XP per level, so 4,000 is a huge amount, especially completely for free. Just a quick note, it does seem like you can purchase these year-round by visiting the Point Shop followed by the seasonal badge page, as right now it's April, quite a few months after the winter sale. However, the winter sale collection badge is still available here. You can buy level 40 for 40,000 Steam points, and as you can see, this should give me 4,000 points. Just by purchasing this, it gave me an error, but regardless, it did actually work in the background, and checking my profile, I should have probably gained a level or two. Here is the badge, and it's level 40. So here you go, level 40, 4,000 points. Pretty big. While using Steam points is technically free, oftentimes you'll need to spend money to actually earn them in the first place, but again, if you're spending money on Steam, getting things for free after you do that anyway is still a pretty good thing. And finally, gems. While we did lightly touch on this earlier, gems are a really niche feature that were added to Steam in 2014, and they're not really used in many places except for trading card bots such as Duobot, but they're another alternative option. Instead of selling trading cards, backgrounds, and emoticons, you can actually select these in your inventory and break them down into gems. Depending on the price of the item, you'll get more or fewer gems for it. This is definitely worth mentioning, as you might have a few gems lying around in your Steam inventory right now. The only positive side about these that I can really see is that items that aren't marketable or aren't tradable can actually still be broken down into gems. So while you can't get rid of them, at least through normal methods, this is definitely an option. Once you have a bunch of gems, there's usually not that much that we can do other than putting them in a sack to send to other people or creating booster packs by selecting it and clicking this link here. This button takes you across to your badges booster pack creator section, where you can spend a handful of gems in order to create booster packs for different games that you own. You can search for games from the list here and craft booster packs for which you'll receive 3 trading cards for each different game. For example, here I could spend 400 gems for 3 trading cards from Patron. Not to mention, trading card bots once more oftentimes accept gems as a form of payment. For example, here, instead of spending 46 cents, I could send them 1,600 gems, which I may have lying around anyway and get my account leveled up twice. So while they're not completely useless, they are just a bit more obscure than other items you've seen before. Duobot.com is a great place to level up your Steam account really quickly. Simply head across here, link in the description down below for an extra 5 cents, sign in the top right, and once you've done so, you should already see 5 cents in your account if you use the link down below. If you get an error when logging in, head across to your profile, edit, and make sure that under privacy settings, your account is set to public. Probably also your inventory too. Once you're signed in, hover over your account in the top right and choose this icon here to see the current trade rates of the bot. Not bad. There's also different rates here for in-game keys and Steam gems. When you're ready to level up your account, hover over your profile in the top right, choose profile, and make sure that your trade URL is set over here. Click this button to get your own, then copy and paste it from this section down here into here and save. While you're here, you can use the referral system to refer friends, earn 3% of purchases that they make, and an extra 5 cents will be given to them when they sign up using your link here. When you're ready to level up, click the level up button in the top right, select your dream level starting at your current level, so let's say level 10. You'll see exactly what you earn down here and how much it'll cost in keys, gems, skins, and balance. You can click your balance in the top right to add money to your account using cards, cryptocurrency, codes from Kinguin or G2A, and finally skins through Skinsback. Don't forget, you can also use a promo code over here, TSHOOT, you'll find this down below, to get yourself an extra 5 cents. Punch in how much you want, select your dream level, choose how to pay, and once you do, a trade offer will be sent to your account. Simply visit your trade offers, find the trade offer, accept after verifying it came from the correct place, then head across to your badges page where you can craft each of these individually. Otherwise, check out the Duobot extension by clicking here and add it to your browser, where you'll now have a brand new button, automatically create badges, that lets you craft many badges all at once. Just like that, your account is a way higher level really quickly. A huge thank you to Duobot for sponsoring this guide. And with that, you now know the main ways of leveling up your Steam account completely for free. A lot of these are high effort and slow, but that's by design. Again, spending money on Steam is the fastest way to level up your account in pretty much all ways, and that's what Steam wants. Steam makes a ton of money through the act of leveling up your Steam account, especially when it comes to cards. So to get more levels on Steam a bit quicker, you definitely need to spend at least a little bit of money, and for that you'll find linked down below the absolute fastest way that you can level up in part 2 of this guide, where I'll be covering non-free options and fast ways to level up your account. Don't be scared about the thought of needing to spend money, as a lot of them you can still sell or use trading cards, backgrounds, emoticons, or in-game items for them, so knowing that these methods are actually a thing is pretty important even if you're not planning on spending money. Again, you'll find part 2 linked down below. Thank you all for watching, and again a special thank you to Duobot for sponsoring this guide. I'll see you all there. Ciao.